Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, June 25th, and this local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you.
We have to start somewhere. We've got to do something in Flagler County. The housing prices are out of control.
Flagler County commissioners attempt to make living here more affordable. They unanimously passed an ordinance that creates a new zoning designation that lets developers build tiny homes, micro apartments, mobile home parks, and townhomes. Commissioner Andy Dance called it a first step with a key condition.
The automatic one-year renewal, and everybody is on board with, seeing how this progresses and what comes in and what they look like, and being able to tweak it in a year. It's a mandatory review, and that's a positive.
Realtor Jane Hughes was completely against the plan, calling it a total disaster.
We have FHA. The banks have, and the federal government has specific programs for loans for people who could not afford a big down payment. This is not affordable housing. What kind of zoning is this going to be? A little house next to a big house, next to a trailer, next to this, and 5 miles? You can't have people 5 miles from services.
Craig Blase, president and CEO of the Palm Coast Flagler Regional Chamber of Commerce, completely disagrees.
This is great for the development community. And in terms of the comment about if we approve this, it's going to be a total disaster, I think we're on the borderline of a total disaster already with housing prices.
Developers seeking to build these tiny homes will have to submit applications that will be reviewed by county staff. The man who helped lead Flagler County the past 2.5 years says as he leaves office, he's confident the county is headed in the right direction. John Arking reports.
When Flagler County Administrator Jerry Cameron was hired in February of 2019, he inherited a position that was a bit tarnished, succeeding Craig Coffey, who'd been forced to resign after more than a decade, mostly due to his handling of the now abandoned Sheriff's Operations Center. Meanwhile, the county financial outlook was less than healthy, catching the eye of debt rating agencies and others. But when he officially steps away July 2nd, Cameron leaves with kudos from a variety of officials who say he helped lead the county to financial stability, even amidst a worldwide pandemic. But Cameron, who presided over his final board meeting on Monday, says he was just one part of a team approach that helped to turn things around.
This board has held the course better than any board that I've seen on accomplishing objectives and cleaning up things. This has been an incredible board. They've cleaned up some pretty serious issues, and I think the future is bright for Flagler County.
Cameron's tenure saw the groundbreaking of a more than 51,000 square foot building last December in the Government Services Complex and the opening in May of the first permanent District 2 office in Palm Coast history. He also started the Flagler County Leadership Academy, which was honored last month with the National Association of Counties 2021 Achievement Award in the category of County Administration and Management. Cameron will be succeeded by Heidi Petito, who previously served as the county's General Services Director. She was voted Monday to become the county's new interim administrator. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
3 teens steal a car and get caught very quickly. Karen Johnson has the details.
3 14-year-old boys are charged with grand theft after stealing a 2010 Toyota Corolla in the overnight hours this week. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
The occupants and the driver, a 14-year-old, could not say whose car it was or how they got the car. Upon contacting the owner of the car, who lives in Palm Coast, it was determined the vehicle had been left unlocked and a valet key had been left in the glove box.
Sheriff Staley says the Flagler County Sheriff's Office deputies observed the suspicious car in the parking lot at James Holland Park. At first, the teens didn't cooperate. Then they finally confessed they decided to steal the car and drove on Palm Coast Parkway north toward the Island Walk Shops, where they saw an FCSO patrol vehicle. Sheriff Staley says remember to please take all your valuables and keys out of your vehicles, lock your car doors, and help prevent crime so you don't become a victim. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Flagler Beach Detective Rosanna Vinci receives the Florida Police Chiefs Association's Officer of the Year Award. Amy Cherry has more.
Flagler Beach Police Chief Matt Downey is proud.
Especially for small agencies like ours, the recognition from the Police Chiefs Association means the world to us. It's kind of like the Academy Award of awards that you can get as a law enforcement officer. And for them to recognize her for the great job she does day in and day out was incredible.
Vinci says she knew she wanted to be a detective from the young age of 10. But fate decided Flagler Beach was where she was meant to be. Detective Vinci will receive her award Tuesday at the Police Chief Association's Summer Conference at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
It's not CPR, but an AED, and it's shocking.
It is an automated external defibrillator. And Flagler Beach Fire Chief Bobby Pace says they're not scary to use. They've become very user-friendly, and they could save a life.
The AEDs have improved so much that the automated prompts that are in them, I mean, it's going to direct you every step of the way, if a shock is advisable for a patient, even if it's going to do any good for the patient.
Both the police and fire chiefs say the AED will direct the user on how to use the machine. The Anchor restaurant owner, Kevin Knopf, said that he will get an AED in his business.
We are going to be purchasing one in honor of James and Stephanie's actions.
Listen to the Business Report every Saturday morning at 10 here on WNZF Radio, or catch the podcast anytime on the Flagler Radio app. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.